Good day from the International Space Station Flight Control Room. This is Mission Control Houston. The last ISS update for calendar year 2011 as a team of flight controllers watches over the shoulders of the Expedition 30 crew aboard the International Space Station. The team is watching over the shoulders of Dan Burbank, Anton Shkaplerov, Anatoly Ivanishin, Oleg Kononenko, Andrei Kuipers, and Don Pettit. Those six crew members make up the Expedition 30 crew aboard the International Space Station. They've spent a very busy day working with some human life sciences experiments aboard the station, including an exercise protocol to measure the what's known as the VO2 max, standard measure of aerobic capacity, that being performed by Commander Dan Burbank. And the primary important activity on board the station is transitioning the avionics system to a new enhanced processor system known as EPIC for Enhanced Processor and Integrated Communications. That activity will speed up the computer systems and processors on board and allow experiment engineers and investigators on the ground to monitor even more experiments at one time than ever before aboard the International Space Station. The crew began the week celebrating Christmas on board the International Space Station. They talked with flight controllers on the ground and their family members, and then got into some of the work associated with ongoing experiments on board the station, as well as human life sciences, and of course that EPIC processing card upgrade aboard the International Space Station's portable computer system on board the complex. The crew wraps up the week with exercise protocols on board, and also talking with flight directors on the ground, reviewing their procedures through the week and looking ahead toward next week. The International Space Station, over the course of 2011, enjoyed visitors from 13 different spacecraft that began way back in early January with the arrival of the second H-2 transfer vehicle known as the Konatori, the White Stork, arrived in January 21st, or launched January 21st, arrived on the 27th. On that same day, the first of 4 Progress supply vehicles to the station launched, the 41P vehicle on January 27th. The second ATV, Johannes Kepler, the automated transfer vehicle provided by the European Space Agency, arrived in late February, followed by the first of the last 3 space shuttle flights, the flight of Discovery STS-133 to the International Space Station. That the final mission of Discovery delivered the Leonardo Permanent Multi-Purpose Module to the complex, adding 2,472 cubic feet of volume to the complex. STS-133 was followed by one of the 4 Soyuz crew rotation spacecraft, TMA-21, in April, the 42 Progress vehicle in late April, a supply craft, and then the final mission of Endeavour, STS-134, delivered the alpha magnetic spectrometer to the outside of the International Space Station's truss system. That was in May. Another Soyuz crew rotation in June. And then the 43 Progress vehicle in late June, delivering more supplies to the station ahead of the final shuttle flight, STS-135, the flight of Atlantis in July, with that flight departing the station after 8 days of docked operations to the complex. The final crew delivering a host of supplies to the station, setting the stage for the post-shuttle era aboard the complex. The 44th Progress spacecraft was lost about 5 minutes after launch on October 24th, and the flights of the Progress supply vehicles resumed on October 29th with the 45P vehicle currently at the station. The final 2 flights of the year, 2 Soyuz spacecraft delivering crew members to the station back on November 13th with the TMA-22, and then, of course, this past week with the TMA-03M. So 13 voyages to the station, the final 3 shuttle flights closing out the Space Shuttle program as well. So it's been a busy year for the International Space Station, and 2012 will set the stage for an even busier year aboard the International Space Station as well.